Welcome at the third episode of the Geek Streak, the show that tries to find out what kicked an unsuspecting clean-shaven boy into wild-haired, unshaven geekhood. This time, the remote control. I used to be a thin, athletic boy. We played outside, we had woods nearby, we had lots of opportunities to vent our excess energy. A Wii was something you had outside, against a tree. It had nothing to do with game consoles and exercise. Television was only on after 5:30 in the evening and on Wednesday afternoons, so no permanent veggies in front of 24-hour telly in my day. And even if there had been more telly, I wager it would not have resulted in the obese examples of youthful blubber everyone is so up in arms about these days. And I bet you want to know why. Well, I'll tell you. In my day we didn't have one of these. In my day you had to get up off the couch, amble over to the box and switch channels. And I do mean switch. None of your Tiptronic touchscreeny woossiness in my day. You really had to put some effort into pushing one of those buttons. I said channels, but this might sound slightly misleading to the young multi-hundred channel accustomed couch solanum tuberosum root of today. That's couch potato to you and me. We had about 4, well 5 if the weather held. 2 native Dutch channels and 2 German channels that escaped over the border to our part of the country. The off and on 5th channel was a 3rd German channel called WDR 3, but only if sun, wind and clouds were just right and Pluto lined up with Mars in Orion. Don't tell the Germans though, we don't want to be charged for outstanding license fees. And then, one day, a new TV arrived. And with it came this remote control. A rather clunky affair by today's standards, where all remote controls only have 6 buttons and the software is so smart that you... Oh wait, that was that dream I had last week. Oh, never mind. It's a big thing with a few buttons instead of a big thing with 50 buttons. As you can see, some forethought went into this remote. It has 8 channel buttons and we only needed 4 most of the time. This TV and remote would serve us well into the future. Or so we thought. TV changed rapidly. Watching TV became easier thanks to the remote, and demand rose. More channels became available for more of the day, until eventually we had 24-hour television on over 100 channels. But I'd like to go off on a tangent for a moment. To feeding pigs. The more water you add to pig feed, the less substantial the pig gets. And you know what? In the end you end up with a bag of bones and a lot of runny pig manure. That tangent can be brought seamlessly into sync with today's television content. You can draw your own picture here, I think. So there's an interesting conclusion to this episode. The remote control has thinned TV content, but it has fattened the couch potato, which nicely proves the law of conservation of mass, if such proof were needed. Two native Dutch blah 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 blah.